Hello, people. I need the tools. Tools we do not have. Can I build it? That's chemistry station. No gun. Yes, I can build it. So we need some dim, some
I hear.
hello.
That's right. I'm building stuff.
Yep.
More like building stuff.
And yeah. Okay. Hello, peoples out there. Hopefully there's somebody out there. I hate to be, streaming and there's just nobody here. That'd suck. Let's see. These are no longer sell items. These are keep items now. Hello, Pixie Puss. There goes the cat. Hey, cat.
It's a cryptic first. It's a cryptic first. Yes.
Sell item. Forge stuff.
Hi.
Okay, that's a serious. Excuse me. Jeez. That's a serious window. I'm gonna take there's cobblestone. I'm just stop at cobblestone. That'll be fine.
As you wish.
Hello, people out there. Yes, I am babbling at TikTok, so it starts ranking me as being greetings, Barnaby. Just waiting on this kid. Greetings, Babak. Babak? I'm trying to pronounce that. It's a hard one. Let's see. Come on. No! Shoot. I just shoot. that back away. Craft this. Greetings, Pain. Good to see you again. Minutes.
What do you think?
Yep, you moved those windows again. Very cool. Greetings, Almighty T. And greetings, Gamer Grants. And Draco. Superstar, yeah. Greetings, Mezzy.
Oh, I'm doing something up here. What are you doing? We've been doing this for 100 days.
Yep. Greetings, Daisy.
And it's a horde night.
It is. In fact,
I say we do it at the old base one last time for old time's sake.
Okay.
Say goodbye.
Okay.
It was a good base.
It was. How are you tonight, Daisy? Greetings, Billy Bricks and Corbin and Colin. How is everyone? Welcome back, Nelly. There we go.
Okay.
Still not ready yet. Do. Greetings, Logan. Oh, thanks for the share, Colin. It is going well. It is prep time for another Horde Night. We are doing one last Horde Night at our old base, and then we will be working with our new one from then on. Fun stuff. Oh, no, that doesn't belong there. How's it going for you? Here it is 10 p.m. Pretty large difference in time. How are things in Hungary? There we go. And you're dead. And you're dead.
Okay.
We took over one of the military bases off in the burnt area. We're not quite ready for it to be our horde base yet, so we're giving it one more night at the old one. Our horde nights are every 4 nights now, so we can up the skill level a little bit. And we've also set it up so that it is now. Greetings, Mad Ducky, and hello, Slaus Caldwell. Slassy Slass is in the house. How are you tonight, Slaus?
I want the master.
I will, I do. Oh, shit. That was the wrong damn thing. Wrong button. Slaus's slousiness distracted me. So are you sitting out on the back porch with the phone watching the forest puppies? Ah, fair enough. Greetings, Bulldozer. Anything that's base prep is always boring to watch. Doesn't exactly make it for good streaming to watch somebody build 500 blocks and put them down. Of course, I say that, and there's plenty of people who watch Minecraft, so. And eventually we'll switch games from 7 Days to Die to something else that's more casual. But I don't know what it's going to be yet. We are, Greetings, Cornbread. We're making decisions now on what the next game shall be. Let's see. I got wood left.
This will only steep briefly.
What the hell are you doing? Get the fuck away from me. Yeah, I agree. That's a grump I have with video games in general, is the lack of diversity in sound, because it's always identical. On the other hand, if you've ever used a nail gun and you are putting trusses together or doing roofing or something like that, that nail gun sound is exactly the same with every hit. Thump, 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 thump. So, the 9th. God damn it. Davis! Oh, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Always appreciated. Greetings, Lenny. And they left very quickly. I like this 1970s wood paneling style here. You'd have it in a basement somewhere with an orange couch. Or a floral couch. Preferably the couch is covered with some sort of plastic couch covering. Greetings, Juan. Greetings, user who has no name. Greetings, Siles. I swear, speaking of needing to change up the sound a little bit, I get very much in a rut when it comes to greeting people. Greetings, so and so. Greetings, so and so. Greetings, so and so. So I've got what?
Oh, okay, yeah, but we still need that just to get over the, okay.
What?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
We don't need a ladder on the inside to get up to the roof, though.
Okay.
We can just climb on the outside.
Okay, fair enough. Duh, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
I
thought I'd done it wrong. We have 4 Airbnbs that we take care of. And every last one of them has quilts from Walmart on the couches because it's easier than having to clean the couch. We can just take the quilt off and wash them. So yeah, I do the modern equivalent of couch cover, dust covers. Everything I can do to keep damages to the minimum and keep people from leaving fluids behind for the next guest, if you know what I mean. Greetings, Gabriel. How are you tonight? Yeah, if I ever see your name show up on the Airbnb list, I know I've got to sanitize it after you and Juan are gone. Greetings, McLovin. Look, there's nothing wrong with the truth sometimes. All I ask is just don't hang from the ceiling fans. That's about it. Greetings, Cold Turkey Gaming. Were you ever a 7 Days to Die player, Slouse? And I have seen your Discord name one too many times because there's a part of me that looked over, thought you were gone because I didn't see that other name instead. In my case, it was not, because they're not mine. A buddy of mine bought properties. He's a plumber. He had, basically boils down to he had money and worth investing in something rather than just leaving it in the bank. So he bought the Airbnbs and said, hey, you're better at customer service than I am. And I will say this, he has 4 Airbnbs and 4 houses. And the Airbnbs are way less headache than dealing with the houses. They're more effort. We have to go clean them between each person and things like that. But you don't have anybody failing to pay. You don't have anything like that. The way Airbnb is structured, it makes life a little easier. On the other hand, you're kind of a rental snob. Oh, and it also depends on what type of unit it is. Ours was a rundown. Basically, it was a rundown apartment complex, and him and I put a bunch of effort into it and restored it, and then turned it into Airbnbs. And we did actually rent it for just a little bit. It's been 3 years now, and we rented it out to people a little bit. And honestly, we had nothing but troubles when it came to being rented out. So, yeah, there's kind of this thing. But on the other hand, when it comes to, you got to go clean it all the time, that's fine. You charge people to clean it. And you can either make the choice of cleaning it yourself or, just hiring a cleaning crew. Because there are people who do it part-time and they're usually happy to have the income.
Okay, are you ready to go to the old base to pick up more stuff?
Yeah, we can. Let me run upstairs and get rid of some stuff real quick. Empty my pockets. And I'll be ready to roll.
Okay. Or do you want to wait until we have one last Horde night there, and then after it's over, we'll just grab everything we can and just bring it home?
Have a good night, Slaus. No problem. I'm more than happy to share anything I learn. We all learn from other people all the time. Greetings, original name.
It's an auto shoddy that I was not impressed with. If you want it, you can have it.
Pretty good. How you doing? Give me just a second. Yeah, I've started saving those for you.
Thank you.
Okay. We can. Right now, it's a good enough time to go ahead and head that way. We can grab what's left. Start packing up what's left in there, put it in the helicopter, and have it ready. Do the Horde night, and then leave.
Okay. Well, there's going to be a lot of loot after Horde night.
That's true.
So.
Yeah, we'll just wait. We'll see how the timing goes, I guess. Greetings, Alex. Good to see you again. Pretty good. How are you doing, original name? I already said that. Sorry to repeat myself. Are you a 7 Days to Die player? Coffee. It's kind of a fun trade-off there, especially because with a higher amount of loot, you end up with a bit more. There we go. You end up with a bit more ammo to work with. I've got 250-ish hours in here. Let's see. Where are we at right now? 252 hours is where I'm at on this one. We are comparatively noobs compared to some of the people we run into. Greetings, David Leon. Great game. We spent a lot of time on it. But, then I run into somebody who's got they've got 7,000 hours in it. They got 2,000 hours, or run into Theocles who's got 16,000 hours. So I know what I need to do. We need to fix some armor. There we go. Get rid of that. Nobody look. I hate ladders in this game. I don't mind going up them. It's the going down. It's something about the hitch at the top to get the right spot. I suck at it. And I don't know why. And it's not like I haven't had practice at it. Greetings, TJ. I don't know that I totally understand possibly not getting the spelling right. I think you got it. If you didn't get it right, you got it awfully close. Yeah, Theocles, not only does he play a lot, he is very good about explaining how something works.
And I'll meet you outside.
Ooh, and of course RAM is expensive right now. Let's see. Boom. This one I'm running on has got 48 gig of RAM on it, so it's pretty happy with running the game.
Oh, that's right.
Well, hello there. How are you tonight? Huh, fun. Not quite. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Could I not hit everything? I suddenly lost the ability to fly the helicopter. Alright, there we go. Greetings, Nugs and Bugs. Good to see you again. And hello, JJ Santos. And hello, Dude Teach Me. What shall we teach you today? Yeah, it's funny. I was fine with it yesterday, and today apparently I lost the ability again. It is a very weird setup for flying because it's not quite a helicopter.
We need to repair this gyrocopter because, yeah.
Yeah. They do suck at landing. My girlfriend right there. Her and I play together. Alright. So there is ways of doing that. There are many ways of doing that. I don't recommend streaming as one of them. That's a really hard gig to actually pull off. But start your own business. Pick a topic and roll with it. What skill sets do you have that other people don't immediately have access to? I do not recommend gambling. That is not the way to quit your day job. Well, I mean, you can quit your day job gambling, but you know, if it's Vegas, you might lose a couple fingers here and there in the process, and then end up in a small grave out in the desert somewhere. Greetings, Jiro. Jiro heard this topic and decided to move right along. You know, okay, so here's the thing, original name. That doesn't work as well as it used to in a lot of ways because of legal. There's still a market out there, a black market out there, but it's not really. It's not what it was. I am not one of them who has ever slung stuff, but it's not the things it used to be. No. Gear back up a little bit. Oh, cookie. Well, that was a landing. Okay.
Now I should put my bike in storage on here.
I'm going to put it in my pocket. Yes, and you can actually, I believe you can add another seat to it also. Greetings, El Chepe. Yeah, but here's the thing, the healthcare, because he's asking about leaving the 9 to 5. Healthcare is not a 9 to 5 job. It tends to be worse than that. So is law enforcement. So yeah, you can leave the 9 to 5 for another 9 to 5. I consider that answer to be outside of the scope of the original question. Greetings, Sosa. Either wise man or wise ass, one or the other.
Alright.
Oh, we built an entirely new base. This is not our new base, but the new base we got everything moved over to. And after this horde night, that's this horde night is like the last goodbye to this old base. You know, I haven't checked. Do we have enough ammo in here? I do property management for somebody else. That's a side hustle one can do, particularly if you're doing something like dealing with Airbnbs, because you have two different forms of income from those. You have the percentage of the rental income, and then you also have the there's the first lightning. You also have the income from cleaning them. So the other thing you can do, believe it or not, really good business is cleaning. Commercial cleaning for apartments or Airbnbs, things like that. If you're good at it, you can actually make a pretty good living part-time doing it. Because that's kind of the cool thing about those, is that you don't have to do a lot of those gigs as a full-time thing. Greetings, Scribble. Yes, hello, Ribbit.
I got all the seeds, the dew collectors, and the apiaries all packed in the copter.
Cool.
Alright, one last hurrah in this joint.
Yep. Hello, Bob. And what about Bob? Greetings, Buckeye Nuts. And when it comes to side hustles, part of it's going to depend on what skills you have available.
Why are you tearing stuff up?
Because I am.
What?
Because I am. I'm just bored. I'm just waiting right now. Greetings, Mad Ducky. Good to see you again. Wait, actually, no. I don't know that they've ever, I think they're a name that I've seen pop in here, or pop by, but never actually have joined. Yeah, anyways. Greetings, Denise. With the extra special pretty spelling. Greetings, Boosted WRX. Been good, been good. Prepping for tomorrow's, spent most of today prepping for tomorrow's food drive that I've set up. Get that done. Because in theory, it really shouldn't be a whole lot of effort, but actually it's a huge amount of effort sometimes. I've not really gotten a grasp yet. This is the third time I've done it. I still don't have a complete grasp of how much extra work it takes. Greetings, Irvin, and at Leggy Chick. Holy smokes! Hello, hello, hello. Or sure, it says something like, hello, nurse. Alas, she already left. Too bad. Leggy Chick's one of my best friends. So. Unfortunately, Leggy Chick also moved to Florida, so I don't see her very often. We still don't have dedicated server because I need to have a server outside of my network. We haven't ever set one up, and I don't know. And this is one of the things her and I are talking about: are we going to continue with 7 Days to Die after we finish this run, or we're going to shelf it and give it a break for a while and move on to something else? I think that's what we're going to do. Greetings, Dayton. Is that we're going to hop onto a different game for a while and wait until a couple more updates, because we used to do this with Raft and a couple others, which is we play them pretty heavily, then a new update, then we kind of get bored and move on to something else, then a new update comes out and we do it again. So I think that's probably what's going to happen, and when we do it, we'll start again from scratch. We've talked about a number of different games. We actually have to go through our list to figure out what, because we both have pretty large Steam libraries. Somehow, I'm not sure how that's happened. So we're trying to find games the two of us both have that we haven't already played the crap out of. Because we actually have a number of them that are multiplayer that we play together a lot. We talked about some options like Coral Island, because we've done. Oh shoot! I can't remember the name of it now. Greetings, Fredo. What's weird is I have a Fredo and I have an Alfredo, who had started to join but then did not stick around. So we will not call you Al. Anyways, we used to play Stardew Valley together and things like that. So we may go with something more casual next time. Don't know yet. Greetings, Gonzalez. Are you a 7 Days to Die player, Fredo? Cool. We are just shy of Horde Night, so this will be our last Horde Night at this particular base as we move to a new base. and play from there for a little while. Greetings, Yeti, or Zeti. I'm not sure how you pronounce the Z on the front of that. Zeti? I don't know, but either way, they left. We haven't really finished securing it completely, but what we did is we took one over one of the military bases, and we took the greetings, Patricia. We took over the 4 or 5 story one, and we're on the top floor. Greetings, Vitek. And by being on the top floor, we've blocked off all the bottom area of it, so it's very hard to get up to us. Not impossible, but then the Horde base is just off the side of it. So during normal Horde night, they're not going to be trying to climb it or tear up the base of it. This is not our first base. This is in this game specifically, this is our second base, second Horde base. Yes, it does matter. Because our first base in this game was at a different one, and it wasn't quite as high level. It was I want to say it was a 2-star, and this is a 4-star? 4 skull, I think? I can't remember. And right now we're at day 100. Yeah, this is a 4 skull. And we're at day 100, so the loot that drops here, we get red bags dropping and things like that. Though we also have the appropriate level of zombie dropping stuff. So, because we're getting to the point that we're being visited by dire wolves and things like that. So. Greetings, person whose name is in Hebrew, and my Hebrew is no longer good enough to be able to read it. Sorry. Greetings, El Comandante. Oh, thanks for the like, Fredo. Much appreciated. Nah. I'm gonna grab the Cheetos. Cheetos.
Oh, okay. They're good, aren't they?
Those are really good. You're right. Greetings, Slickback. Are you a pimp? Are you a pimp, Slickback? Greetings, Starcode Man. And greetings, Nathan. I couldn't think of a whole lot of reasons somebody would be using that name, unless they were a pimp called Slickback.
All right, you ready?
Yep. We're almost there, folks.
Are your weapons loaded? Ready to go?
Loaded, locked. I need to rewatch that show. I never take that stuff. I don't know why, but probably because I don't need to.
Master, we are for you.
This freaking gun is already
Here
overkill.
they come.
That was ill-advised.
Come on. There we go.
I warned them, Master. Defending your master.
There is a flaw in my layout. There is. Shoot.
I'm parked over here with
Please
Ryan.
reconsider your aggression. That was ill-advised.
We play together every night. Yes. Girlfriend, not wife, but really doesn't really matter too much.
Okay.
I shall
Problem?
Well, if you need help. No.
defending your master.
I'm gonna need some interesting help here in a minute. I don't know how I'm gonna convey what I need her to do.
Stand down at once.
Pet zombies would be interesting. That is true. Okay, if I can just get it in there. Come on, come on. All right, we're just gonna have to do that. So my layout is has been damaged. And I didn't know it, and because a piece is missing, they are able to. Ouch. I don't think we have. I don't remember our settings, but this gun is a level 6. There's like 4 level 6 starred ones that have been combined together to make this gun. So it's oomph as hell. I have maxed out my perception. I have maxed out a number of stats that help with the damage, and then I am taking have a recog right now going. So there's a lot of damage. Actually, I'm sorry. This gun is the most really more oomph. I'm not even sure why I switched to the shotgun.
I do wish it would be help.
Greetings, Dead Ops. Good to see you again.
Every mile to the
Oh, well, they are on your face.
They are. What the heck just spit at me?
The vultures,
Oh, okay.
because the cockroach are the only ones that spit. The vultures spit too.
behavior.
I didn't realize
Especially in
that.
the desert.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
This will only sting briefly. Please reconsider your agreement. Electrifying target.
You good?
Yeah, sorta.
Defending your master. This will do. I suppose I...
Was there a screamer inside one of the vents?
Maybe. I hear something.
'Cause I could keep hearing.
Because that would be
but I
hilarious.
think it's a screamer.
Greetings, Mark. Greetings, Poma. Thank you for the likes. Much appreciated. And I'll warn you that during Horde Night I don't talk quite as much. So I greetings, Valiant. So if I don't speak a whole lot, that's just because, well, Horde Night gets busy. Normally I talk a lot more.
Shocking. Simply shocking. Correcting.
That sniper just rocks. It does. Of course, gotta hit first. And it would help if I would do this. Crouch down. We have a breach in the wall. You can see that there's actually a full breach in it now. Part of that is because of the layout that we've selected. Though it is getting damaged this time, which is not really normal for us. Ouch. Freaking cop. These vents, when things step on them, they get stuck. But they have managed to tear a hole in it. So they're not getting stuck as much as they normally do.
Applying corrective voltage.
Sure, no problem. I've had to explain this one, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I've had to explain this one so many times I get it down pat how to explain how this works. Ouch. I actually have to take a moment and heal. Alright, motherfuckers. And our next one probably be even better. We're actually in the process of building the next one. We weren't quite ready with it, so we thought we would run this last night. And right now we've cranked up our Horde Nights to every 4 nights, and our number of zombies is 12 zombies per player rather than the usual 8. So we've got a little bit more in the field, and we have to do this more often. Which is actually partially a side effect that we're getting starting to get bored with the game. We've hit most of our major quests, like wanting to build the gyrocopter. We got a gyrocopter now. Welcome back, Dead Ops.
Such persistent foolishness.
Greetings, Hart. Glad you joined us.
Not a zombie detected.
A lot of acting in this corner over here tonight,
Gotcha.
which I'm good with.
Oh, I'm good with that too, because they tore up the other corner. She actually can't hear quite what I'm saying, so. She's effectively deaf, so yes, no, things like that. She can hear. When I get into longer stuff, she actually isn't able to hear at all. You'll see when we're not in combat like this, you'll see me tap her and we'll chat things. Puking little bastard. Oh. Ow.
Stand down at once.
We're getting lanterns now.
Ow. Ow. Time for a little healing.
Threat neutralization in progress.
You okay? Harlem, if you need help.
I'm so far so good. No, don't you blow up. Not need something taking out more of that corner. because that corner's pretty messed up now.
Zombie detected. I do wish you would behave. Allow me, Master. Very well, I'll handle it.
Okay, get him first. Yeah, you died. Okay, here we go.
Enforcing hostile compliance.
I like that my drone is out there doing its thing. And once we'll just zap something.
Shocking. Simply shocking.
Where are we at? 2 o'clock. Okay. Go.
Honestly, how exhausting. That was roast and proper.
Oof. No.
Such persistent foolishness. Enforcing hostile compliance.
Greetings, John.
Okay, come
Master, this is becoming repetitive. This will only stick.
Ooh-wee.
Applying
Greetings,
corrective
Lena.
content.
Ouch. Let's see where the cop went. Ah, there it is.
Commencing zap sequence. Shocking. Simply shocking.
There's
Multiple.
gotta be a screamer stuck in one of those, because I just keep hearing the same one.
Gotcha. We'll have to hunt it down after the waves. Greetings, Mountain Mama. Uh-oh.
Why
Time
must
for
I
repair.
intervene again?
Fortunately, we are like right at the end of this, so just so you jump past me. There you go.
We got less than an hour left.
Deploying voltage.
Wow. Good. Busted.
Die, Vulture, die.
Thank you, Master.
Yep. They broke the door.
Yep. Wow, that one came from the top. I don't even know how it got up there. How's this side looking? Okay, this side's looking good. Almost done for the night.
had to use a splint for the first time ever.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Please reconsider.
Welcome back, Chrissy.
Oh, one of these is broken.
Oh no, a bunch of them are. Greetings, Minty, love you. But do you really love us?
I do wish they would behave.
I don't know if it's my imagination, but that sure seemed to go fast when he spit that time. Faster than normal.
Naughty zombies.
That is 4:02, which means Horde Night is over. Now we just get the cleanup. Both the creatures and all of the loot bags.
I shall discourage that. Correcting behavior.
Okay. Alright, Fredo. So here's the deal.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of loot bags. These are...
Not bad for last bow.
Yeah, right? These are called a... oh, wow. Jeez. These are called a half air duct. And normally they're actually sitting down. What you do is you build a half air duct and you set them up on the side and you just make them in rows. And what happens is when something jumps up on top of it, the hitbox is messed up. And so it doesn't really work very well. So you make them at least 3 deep, and they will prevent most zombies from getting through. Now you'll notice that this time I didn't realize it when we started, there was actually some damage to the existing layout, and I didn't realize it. So I tried in the middle of all of that to fix it, but when they step on these things, they don't bother damaging them. They just get stuck there. Now you'll notice that flying things aren't affected by it. The dogs can actually fit through the areas here, and things that jump can clear even after like 5. That's not what I wanted. Even after putting them 5 deep, the spiders can still jump it, which is unfortunate. So that's the big thing. Now what we did is she built a building with the actual uprights are a ladder type with a ceiling. So we have to come in through here, and while I'm at it, I probably ought to fix my leg and my arm, and there is no fixes here. Huh. I don't have one on me. Shit. And there's not room in here for more ammo. Huh. Yeah, but that's the gist of it. It's really just kind of a slick little bug that I'm sure at some point that they're going to fix. I had seen a video that kind of showed this in a smaller format on YouTube, which I don't really usually watch a whole lot of YouTube content for the game because I like It is cheesy, though. Like tonight, I don't know if you were watching, but it can break down. It can go wrong because there was one that was damaged two that were damaged right here. So as they jumped, when they stepped up and one pushed on it, that would push the next one forward, which is one of the things. As things jump up on these, then the next one jumps up, it pushes them forward. And during this process, yeah, I'm with you on that, Carson. I tend to be that way for a lot of games, honestly. I don't have any problem with people checking out YouTube content for hints and things like that. I'm not like looking down on others for doing it. But I tend to like to go and just experience things. I'm one of those people, I like exploring. So for me, it's much more fun to go explore and learn how it works myself.
There's one in there I can't quite reach. I can see it, but I can't reach it.
I don't do the pit thing.
I'll let you do that.
I know that's like the most common setup for people's horde bases, but I don't know why, I just never do it. Okay, we can fix a couple of these status ailments here. There's that. Fix that. But I'm also a big believer that there's no one right way of doing games. And kind of the cool part is that along the way, I've also had people tell me about their ways of doing it that are slightly different and that work out just as well. And there are so many ways to cheese 7 Days to Die. Just to be honest. And I'm not saying like 7 Days to Die is super buggy or anything like that. Just there's a lot of ways to make it work. Chainsaw! Yes! I've heard mention of that bug, but I've never actually seen it. I think I came along into the game too late for it. Greetings, Blackfire. Okay. Now, normally I have another way that I get up on here and not have to deal with tearing these out, but since this is our last night at this base, I'm not even going to bother. Let's do this instead. Gotcha. Have a good one. There are so many things to learn in this game. Holy smokes! Yeah, because we're not like super experienced players. We've got, I think I looked earlier today, it was 220 or 252 hours in it. And then you can run into people like Theocles that have, you know, Theocles is always my favorite example, with 16,000 hours in the game. We are but babes compared to a lot of those people. Oh, okay, I misunderstood. Thank you for the hearts. Always appreciated. Theo has a lot, and he also has a lot of information. And if you ever get a chance, if you've never seen his content before, hunt down Theocles and check him out because, yeah, if you're watching his stream, he will explain things in detail, or in the videos he does, things like that. He's a really nice guy, and one of those people that will stop and explain how all of it works.
Could you do me a favor and bodyguard me?
Sure.
In a potty?
Okay. Oh, cool.
Go ahead and do what you're doing, but just keep an eye on me.
Will do. I keep forgetting to look. Is there a splint in there? That'll work. There, much better. Yeah, I've watched some of his videos. And it's just, his stuff is pretty cool. And not the last time, but the time before that he had stopped by, he was making suggestions how to improve this setup too. And I think he was talking about doing it. I don't know if he got around to it, but he was going to do a quick tutorial on how to utilize this particular piece of screwball tactic. But I don't know if he got around to it. I actually recorded stuff to do it. I've never actually sat down and stitched it all together. Should do that one of these days. You know, I don't know that I have my... probably ought to... Gotcha. He knew of it. He knew it existed. Because we were talking about it. Greetings, Denise. I'm watching your body.
Huh?
I'm watching your body.
You like it too, don't you?
Absolutely. Greetings, Bruce. And the first thing that comes to mind is a Monty Python skit, and I apologize. How are you today? Nah, this is just vanilla. This is called a half air duct is what these pieces are. When zombies step on them, step up onto them to get kind of stuck. So we make use of it for our horde base to help make it a little easier to survive the night. We kind of cheese it. And we don't, and I don't have any problem with other people do, we don't do mods at the moment just because we haven't gotten bored enough with the core gameplay to need to do it. For us, mods usually ends up being either there's something broken.
Our gyrocopter is on fire.
What?
I repaired it.
Okay. I don't know what happened. It was weird. Cool. This is one of the things I like about the game. There are so many possible tactics. And so many of them are so valid. There are probably some that I would say that do kind of suck. But there's just so many possible ways to do it. It's great. Probably have to drink something. Just so you know, in 3.0, if you go in the settings, you can turn off them digging if you want to. So it is an option for setting up underground horde bases. Cool. Greetings, Philly Billy. Greetings, Wolf Boy. I'm sorry I didn't see you sneak in.
Okay, are you loaded up and ready to go?
I can be. Give me a minute.
Um,
Alright, now we have all this crap. Now let's see. Come here, drone. Fill you up.
Affirmative.
Greetings, Moving Dirt for Life. Hang on just a second. Welcome back, original name. Question, have you filled up the helicopter?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated.
Well, there are a few slots left.
That's all right. Oh, thanks for the rose. Much appreciated. Yes, I know this is the height of lazy. Greetings, effects. Oof. Glad to hear that the oral surgery is over, and I hope that the recovery is almost done for. Oof. I'm going to have to drop one thing. Nightly. Oops. We tend to... actually, I have not missed a stream in 12 weeks now. And our stream is usually from 9:30 till midnight most nights. So that schedule may change a little bit here shortly. Just because I may be making some changes on how I do some other business stuff. Anyways, so yeah, we're usually here every night, and on Friday nights we actually stream a little earlier because we actually have some small amount of social life and go see friends. So yeah. Okay, can we like hurry this up? Give me a minute. Oh, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, seriously, fine. Just read that instead. Okay. Oof. That sucks. Greetings, Cristobal.
Okay, I'm in.
Ah. Greetings, Zachary.
Well, you're getting better at it.
Sort of. Sort of. And to be, and one of these days I'll end up joining you all with that too, because my teeth are a mess. And I'm missing most of them. I have to chew up on the front. That gyro is a pain in the ass. I swear, every other time I get into it, because we've only had it for a short bit, but every other time I get into it, I forget how to fly it. It is not a helicopter, and it is not a plane. It does not fly quite like either one of them. And I find that to be annoying. There are some potential aftercare issues with going to Mexico for it, but yeah, I've heard the same thing too. Greetings, Damon. And greetings, Dunkus. And greetings, Muzaki Foundation. Oh, thanks for the like. Much appreciated. Because the places to do it at, there are some towns that have become specialized for certain surgeries in Mexico, from what I understand. And thank you. It's actually 20... I want to say it's like 27, 28 years old. I just keep, every once in a while, hit it with some saddle soap, get it cleaned up, mink oil it, and it's good to go for a while again. Unfortunately, no. My setup is based around our local network, the software developer, which means all of this stuff. There's a phrase I haven't heard in a while. Anyways, so I don't allow outside connections into the local network. So, sorry. Whoop! Whoop!
We're not there yet.
No, we're not. Gotcha. I have not started setting up to collab with anybody. That is actually a thing that I should probably look at doing at sometime in the future. Just haven't. And here's the thing. My advice to everybody else would always be the same: collaborate with other people, and help build your base. Greetings, Glitter Boss. Good to see you again. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm a software developer, but part of what I've done.
Whoa! What happened?
I tilted back too much, and then I couldn't quite get it back under control. We'll just kind of walk it home. Greetings, John Wick.
Oh, you dog.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I've actually got a number of people who would
Oh,
really...
yeah. We can stop here.
Okay.
Stop.
I'm trying to stop. It's not stopping. There we go.
Okay.
Greetings, Donkus. Just greetings. Thank you, Donkus. And for cheesy horde-based setups, we're doing the same thing again. I'm going to make some slight modification to this, but it's going to be a very similar setup. And our horde night is set for every 4 nights, so it won't be long before we have to use this one. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated, Moving Dirt for Life. And you are not the only person I know that runs. I assume you run an excavator. I may be making a poor assumption.
Okay.
Ratchet. Gotcha. Cool. One of the other people that stops by and chats from time to time does commercial installation for... I have no idea. I don't know that I've ever looked up the stat. Probably too many. Let's see. Deaths, 37. Plenty of deaths. Oh, fun. So less digging, more BS. And here's the thing. Most of those deaths I consider to be extremely stupid deaths. Because I get bored. I'm ADHD. I get bored. I go off. I adventure things. I get into the areas I shouldn't be yet. Blah blah blah, and they're just stupid deaths. Once in a while, it's a real, it's like get killed because overwhelmed or something like that in an area that makes. Oh yes. You know what? I don't know why we haven't turned that on. Where are you, underground? Where did you get underground at? There are no holes left in this thing for you to get underground. We have not built a chicken coop yet. There's a good chance that we will do that sometime soon. Oh.
My sensors have picked up something.
There it is.
I'll get it done.
Okay, let's swap this. We'll want that later. Yes, though, funny story. Part of the time, I also do property management, like including Airbnbs for a buddy of mine, which means I do actually leave the house. Software development, I am actually a software and web developer. I have been for most of my life, one way or another. Obviously, my first website was not until 1998. 98? Yeah, 98. But generally speaking, software development, I've been all of my adult life. I started my own company and do my own thing. And so I do work from home. But I also, sometimes damn near starve. So that doesn't always, that whole self-employment thing doesn't always work out that great. And I've also been involved in a number of other businesses over the years, like Land Gaming Center, which wiped out everything I owned. Just little things like that. And I say that probably kind of sounding a little blasé about, well, for that, that just means that when there's something wrong, I pay a whole butt ton of money or I don't get it fixed.
Okay.
That's the downside to being self-employed, is there are times where, yeah. Now, but I've found some workarounds. And note, this is not an advertisement for anybody's service, so please don't take it as such. One of the things I ran into years ago was something called concierge medical services. And that's not the name of the business, that's a concept, which is you pay every month for healthcare. But you don't pay like as much as the insurance costs. When I signed up, it was $35 a month. This has been a very long time ago. And if I need to go see the doctor, I go see the doctor. That's it. There's no extra bill for it. If I need to email the doctor, I email the doctor. If I need to call the doctor, I just call the doctor. And that has been how I have survived without it. Has been because of that. Diagnosed with high blood pressures, diabetes, gout, which is the old white guy trinity. Particularly if you have a sedentary lifestyle like, say, a software developer. And had I been on insurance, weirdly, that would have been an expensive set of problems. Without insurance, and I'm paying just what the monthly cost for my medical services, my metformin for diabetes is cheap as hell. Thank you so very much for all of that, moving dirt for a living. Now I really want you to be a foreman, because obviously you're a great guy. Anyways, so all of those options, there's actually ways of getting around it. If you ever go the self-employment route, there are ways that you can do it without it being the most painful thing in the world. But the downside is, if I were to ever get into, if I ever have a heart attack, that's still on my own dime. Which is why I take really good care of myself for the most part, so that I don't have to deal with that. Because, I would prefer that I do not pay for a heart attack or something like that. Here's the plots. This is true, but you still have to pay them eventually. Yep, and that shit happens. One of my sidelines for a while was doing HIPAA compliance for medical groups. And so I learned the inside of HIPAA compliance and all that. But also, I got to learn how medical billing worked and how broken, and get to learn from the people who have to deal with it on a daily basis exactly how broken the system was. Because the people I was dealing with were medical providers that were small town medical providers. They weren't like big ones in the city. And the system is broke. In fact, actually, here's the thing. I've lost a bunch of customers because some of those medical customers went out of business. They've closed up shop or in the process of closing up shop now because they can't afford to operate anymore. Their customers can't hardly afford to pay for the things that. Oh wait, that does not go in there. Can't hardly pay for the things that insurance wants them to pay for. So it's crap. It's crap. And I really, truly, honestly feel bad for the people I know who are medical providers. Hold on just a second. And by the way, they did the same thing with my mom. My mom was sick when I was growing up, and after she passed away, they the amount of hounding they still did to my father and for me both was pretty high. So,
Yeah.
have you set a box yet for all the stuff for the farming?
I'm getting ready to do that right now.
Okay, because
I got farming stuff.
I've got some too. Okay. Not sure where she's going here.
Oh yeah, I got. Oh no. Okay. Hi.
Hi. I say I take care of myself, and here I am eating Cheetos. Not exactly health food. Pretty much. Though this week has had maybe a couple of cheat days involved because it was my birthday week. So yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. This is. Thanks. Your farming outfit is in there now.
Thank you.
Oh, whoops. I think you're going to need another locker. Yeah, well, I can just build it.
Okay, what?
You might need to build a second locker. There's not
Okay.
quite enough space for all of it.
It's just on the workbench. It's 3 forged iron
Okay.
in the workbench.
Okay. Now that would be pretty awesome. Get your teeth fixed and get the job.
To be fair, the only seed I'm interested in is corn, potatoes, yucca, and blueberries. And maybe the super corn. Although I still haven't needed the super corn for anything.
We also don't have any iron at the moment. Yep, nope, don't. Okay. Greetings, Ute. Good to see you again. You know, it's weird. That creeps me out, but on the other hand, is perfectly logical. Everything that man is saying is deeply disturbing, but absolutely correct. Ugh. Okay, so casually take a nap. Casually take a nap. Sir, count down from 10. 10, 9, 8. And that's it. That is the end. Being put under is weird. Where is my... There it is. Come here.
Affirmative.
The important part to remember is if they mess up, you never know.
Apply
You took a very, very long nap. You just didn't wake up. And to go after an old joke, you know, I'd rather go like that peacefully in my sleep or on the operating table or something like that, rather than screaming like my grandfather's passengers. Greetings, Deadly Sniper. Well, here's the thing. I mean, to be clear, everything about anesthesia is not that you were asleep. Everything about anesthesia is to prevent you from moving and to prevent you from remembering what happened. It's a paralytic and a memory wipe. The entire process. It is so absolutely disturbing. Nope, just plain vanilla.
Very well.
And I've had it done before when I had my shoulder surgery. Get put under, wake up, and it's like, you know, that was weird. Okay, so under version 3, when you're before you get into your game, go into the server settings, and it is entity. Under entity, you're going to find ones. Oh, there is. Yep. Under entities, you'll find a.
Oh, hello.
Huh.
It worked?
Yes, it does. Under entities, you'll find two settings. One of them is for the health bars. The other one is for the hit damage indicator, because when you hit something or it hits you, you'll get a number that pops up that gives you what the information is. And you want both of those. Ooh, there we go. I love the setup of combining the starred weapons. Step out, put this in place. Greetings, MNC. If it's MNC, does that become an abbreviation for something like your eminence?
Okay, there should be a bunch more loot at the old base. I'll let you get that whenever at your own pace.
Where at in the base?
At the horde base.
Oh, you're
The
talking
loot
about...
bags and stuff.
Oh, no, I've walked through all that. The only thing left is the ammo box,
Oh, okay.
which there's an entire load there,
Yeah.
which is fine. We need the ammo,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah. I got another box. It's up on the ceiling.
Okay.
If we need to make a second one, we can do that.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
Like have one just ammo, and another one just weapons, med, food, drink.
Yeah, and I think it probably would be a good idea so that in the heat of it that we're able to...
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to
Although
worry
I never really need anything in the ammo box.
True, I
As far
usually...
as food, meds, or anything like that.
Yeah, usually I'm grabbing 1,500 rounds of ammo to start the game anyways.
Me
so.
too.
Yeah. Hi there, sorry
I
about
just need
that.
a place to put it all when it's not horde night, number one.
This is true.
And number two, if for some reason I forget to eat and drink right before the horde night, there's some food and water there just in case.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Otherwise, really not that important, you're right. Fair enough. Did I get rid of everything? Yeah, that's Cornmeal. Ah, there it is. We'll see. We'll see. Greetings, Flipping Cheeseburgers with H2O, and thank you again, Moving Dirt for Life. Sorry about that. Yeah, alright. Block damage is up just a little bit more. Alright. Tools and parts. Let's sell stuff. We are 250 hours of gameplay in, and day 101. About 12 weeks ago is when I started playing. We are relative noobs compared to a lot of the players we meet around here. Because there's a lot of folks that have, thousands and thousands of hours in this game. It's amazing. The cool part is, I will say this, 7 Days to Die has probably some of the best community members, or at least here on TikTok. I don't know about elsewhere. But has some of the best community members because everybody is so willing to help everybody else and tell them how they did a thing or what have you. I very much enjoyed it. That is wrong. That's that was the name. Did I not pick that up? I agree with you, Ray. I would way rather have people have a game that continues to evolve. Because I'll be honest, there's only so much time I'm going to play this game before I get bored with it and move on. And I will probably never be one of those people with 12,000 hours in the game or anything like that. Not that I have a problem with it. It's that I just there'll be the next game to explore, and the next game, and the next game. So, but I will say, at least here on TikTok, a lot less bitching about the game than about the game in general than other games I've dealt with in online communities. But some of that could also be TikTok itself, so I don't know. I've not paid close enough attention to other games on here. That should do it. The graphics aren't the best, but they're also not horrible. Gary's Mod. I remember when that came out. That's maxed out, that's maxed out. Don't need any of that. Growing up, your game was Black Ops 1 and Minecraft, yeah, we young whippersnappers. I was growing up, we had an Atari 2600. And yes, it's actually true, though. I'm not actually making fun of you. I remember when Minecraft first started becoming a thing, I remember playing it. And that was back when it was actually just a Java app that ran in your browser. Not JavaScript, Java. And there was so little to do in it at the time that I picked it up. I just never went back. Conceptually, I love the idea. I just have never gone back to it. Let me buy the rest of the agility, don't I? Yeah, okay. What are you doing out here? James Bond GoldenEye was a pretty cool idea. I'm both right and wrong what I'm about to say. I think that the old first-person shooters were better in so many ways than what we have these days. On the other hand, what we have now is so much more accessible to so many players. So, greetings, John Tuttle and Vequist. The flying sucks. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you get it, it's not too bad. There's something about it. Every time I get in this stupid helicopter, I will forget how it works, and I have to remember to do it again. Greetings, Accursed Planet. Good to see you again. Not a bad day. A lot of prep work getting ready for the food drive I'm pulling off tomorrow. Oh, there is a headlight on it. Huh. Cool. Greetings, Anthony. I'll be better until tomorrow. Next time I get in it, I'll forget how it works again and have to, to relearn it for a minute. Yeah, alright, grab all the freaking ammo. Yes, though part of the reason it has a crap ton of storage is because you can stack the vehicle storage mods, so I have 2 vehicle storage mods on it. I can't remember who told me that the other day. I'm like, what? So yeah, that's a big help. I kind of want to see Moving Dirt for Life's setup now. Oh, so you have to undo it out of a case, or you can play with it in the case? Gotcha. Okay. All the stuff. Yeah. What's that? Sell stuff. Oh. Greetings, Hatwa. Hadawa. Hadawa? I hope I got that right. Now we get to find out whether or not you can fly in a storm with this thing. Oh, there you guys go. Oh shit. That's a bit of a problem. Oh shit. Oh. That was not the way to fly.
Master, we are not alone.
Stop! Okay. Thanks. Thanks for that. Yeah, I think I figured that out now.
Question.
Yeah,
Our bedrolls.
we have to move those.
Yeah.
Forget about that. Yeah, good enough. We can just grab some loot and head into the house. Find the entrance. All right, that was an interesting little adventure. Yeah, you are correct. Do not fly when it's that bad out.
Now we can actually see in here.
Yep, I'm good with that. Oh, excuse me. Right?
It's actually kind of pretty. If I take the light off and, oh yeah. If you turn around and look out the window.
Oh, that's kind of awesome. Fireflies. Well, that's, I mean, unfortunately, if it's a possum, they're not really like dangerous or anything. But that, or you have come in contact with something, and you are indeed tripping balls. Looks nice. I like it.
You like it?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, hang on. Sorry. I misread that. You said in your house. I read it as in your house, not my house. There is a cat. There are two cats. One of them is a little silver cat named Pixie. Pixie Poos. And there's a black cat named Gigi.
Calling the cat.
Hi, Pixie Puss. Come here. Yes.
She's like, what? What is the ball? What? Oh.
This is Pixie Puss.
That is a picture post.
You good kitty? You good kitty?
One of the bath.
It's like, all right, you done with me now? She's gray. I don't know much more than that. And she's actually got slight ring colors on her tails. On her tail. So at a distance, I actually could see somebody mistaking her for other things. And she's like 16 years old. She's an old cat. It's midnight.
Okay.
Well, folks, it is wrap-up o'clock. I've got a food drive to do tomorrow. So I got other things to get done. But, yeah, hope everybody had fun. Good chatting with you all and good meeting all of you. And we will see you all again, hopefully tomorrow night or whenever you can. No pressure. and the cat just helping her type. There we go. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching us give our old Horde base a grand farewell, because our old one's done for, and now moving forward we get to do the new one. So, yeah. Anyways, see you all then. Good night. I always say that like that's the end of it, but I actually have to come up here. I have to click the button. I have to click that button, and I have to click that button.